So we're all obsessed with productivity, right? Especially now with AI. But what if the very tools that are supposed to save us time are actually costing us? What if there's this hidden tax on our productivity that we're all paying and we don't even realize it?
You know this feeling. The meeting's over. And cue the chaos. Who was taking notes? What did we actually decide? It's that classic mess of scattered information and fuzzy responsibility. Total information overload.
And then, boom, the AI solution. You push a button and you get an instant transcript, a perfect summary, all the action items neatly listed. It's a little bit of AI theater, isn't it? This promise of just effortless clarity. But is it really that simple? Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. A recent study from Workday decided to look past all the hype, and what they found was for every 10 hours that AI supposedly saves us, we're actually paying a price.
We give back 4 of those hours. 4 hours. Just gone. Lost to rework, to fixing the AI's mistakes, to just double-checking that it even got things right in the first place. That is the productivity tax. It's a nearly 40% hit that just quietly disappears from our day.
And this, right here, is what I think most people misunderstand. Only 14% of employees are actually coming out ahead, really getting a net positive result. For pretty much everyone else, you're either breaking even or, worse, you're actually losing ground.
So who's stuck paying this tax? You'd think it would be the skeptics, right? The folks who are dragging their feet on all this new tech. But that's where we run into a huge myth about how AI adoption actually works.
Turns out, the people shouldering the heaviest burden are the enthusiasts, the true believers. They are the most excited about AI, but they're also the ones spending the most time cleaning up after it.
The study has a name for them, low-return optimists. These are your daily AI users, often in that 25 to 34 age range. And get this, 77% of them admit to checking the AI's work more rigorously than they would a human colleagues. They've basically become an unpaid quality assurance team for their own software.
So what is going on here? Why are the most eager people the ones who are paying the highest price?
Well, here's an uncomfortable truth for you. There is a massive gap between what leaders say and what they do. About 2/3 of leaders claim that AI training is a top priority. But only about 1/3 of the employees who are actually burdened with all this rework say they're getting access to any training at all. And look where the money from all these supposed AI savings is going. It's being plowed right back into more technology, more infrastructure, not into the people who have to use it. And this is despite the fact that 80% of those same leaders agree that investing in their people is the key to resilience. The belief is there. The action just isn't.
All of this, it kind of forces us to ask a much bigger question. It's the one that's hiding behind all of these charts and numbers. What is all this productivity even for?
You know, for the longest time, the main question was always, how do we do this faster? But AI is forcing a brand new question on us. Who owns the decision now? This was never really about speed. It's about responsibility. The data shows that a whopping 89% of these burdened workers are trying to use brand new tools inside of ancient job descriptions. We have to update our roles. We have to clarify where the AI is supposed to help, define where human judgment is absolutely essential, and then completely change how we measure success. If we don't, we just become auditors for our own tools.
Think of it like this. AI doesn't create accountability out of thin air. It just finds the person who was already supposed to have it all along. It's like a giant mirror held up to the organization, and it's showing us all the cracks that were already there.
So in the end, this whole thing isn't about chasing efficiency numbers or saving a few hours here and there. It's about fundamentally rethinking the work itself. Because the goal isn't just to get the machine to do the work, it's to clarify what work is actually worth doing in the first place.